You have no idea what you have done.
Solus? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
All right. You brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the Elven God of Sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the Elven God of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
You want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
Yo, welcome back, guys. We are going to be doing a bit more of a little Dragon Age storyline here. I'm being attacked by a cat currently. Man, thanks for tuning back in.
What happened?
Remember how you said that Chuckles wasn't going to listen, Rook? Oh, turns out you were right.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
You've got to get better. We need you leading the charge.
You stopped Solus from flooding the world with demons, Rook. Not me. Besides, I can't do much leading from bed.
Something else escaped, Varric. Something...
Rook, you've got this.
Nah.
I've seen your work. Like your impulsive rescue of those captives from the Antam slavers. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole soulless mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's fine. I was just going to stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Oh, man is not having a good time. Okay, so my streaming software crashed. I didn't realize. So we're gonna have to go through everything that I just did again. So it might be a little bit speedy on it because this is like my 4th time doing it. I'm kind of over it. So there is some really good loot in here that I found by accident when I was rummaging around. So we go out here, we have a conversation with Neve. We need to get better at saving, like, more consistently, I think.
Whoa.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk. About what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Okay. So, there's a thing you can do. Okay, well, we'll do this real quickly. Is this way? Yeah, so we'll take this one. Take this one, I'll take this. So this is more of a survival. We're going to be going towards like survival abilities. I wanted to go weapons, but I don't really want to go champion or slayer. I did want to go Reaper, because that seems like a little bit more of a fun class if I had to pick a fun looking class. Let me just clear this real quickly. Library. And we'll go through these at some point. We'll go through these and we'll read them, but it doesn't seem like there's much point in reading it right now. Oh, I'm stuck on the thing. Here. So these are like angel statue. Actually Solace. I assume it's Solace and the Inquisitor. Would be my guess. But that definitely looks like a Solace. And I am just guessing that this is the Inquisitor.
There must be two more.
Or it's supposed to be somebody that Solace loves or something like that. And then this note. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we changed the future of the Owls or throw out tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Illuvians. So as if you see this, I'll be looking for you out in this world and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. So I'm guessing there is that this must have been a base for our boys at one point that has made it to the Fade. I don't hate the interact button is a little bit fucky. Bit buggy. And I'm really not getting over the fact that F is jump. Yeah, for you completionists, this is probably like really not an important thing to do early in the game because all it does is give you a shit ton of money. Like it gives you a lot of money, which is like 300 gold, which I know probably isn't a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but it feels like a lot of money in the early game. Like it feels like it gives you a lot. Okay. And then we wanna boop and boop. And that should be that complete.
That did something.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, and we'll just pop in here because there's a bunch of loot in this room. Basically, it's just worth having a run around here and just picking everything up because there is loot everywhere in this place. I have probably absolutely like skipped ahead and I've done a bunch. Ooh, I keep almost running off the edge there. But I found this out when I did my last playthrough of this area. I haven't found this out on stream yet. This is a new thing that only you guys get to see. I need to speak to Nev and Harding. I think it's Harding that's in here. I'm gonna save real quick because it was opening this conversation that fucked me last time. So we're gonna write over that. We're gonna...
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Agreed. It's rough, but we can't let up. You good to go?
Of course I am. I can't let a throbbing head and some dizziness hold me back. Especially when... I just mean we can't stop. I don't want to stop. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
So you might just be at a point where I have to like save it before every conversation. At least for a little bit until I forget about it and we just keep going. So I was fine like the rest of them. You have to start like Baldur's Gating it with the F5, F6 buttons. Speak to Nev.
Wisps. Figures they're in the Fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
You're right. We're in this together either way.
Ha! We're in for a treat.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Okay. So step one is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step two?
No.
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
I am being patronized right now. I am being a hardcore patronized, and that's okay. I don't mind. Is she cute? She can patronize me all day. Because I'm stupid. Even IRL. And that cute people patronize me because I'm stupid. Okay, so those statues that we opened, I assume this is one that you can unlock later on. Maybe, I don't know. And then this is what we unlocked. It's the music room. Which gives us a thing. 24 gold. If we open this one, I think it gives us like 400. something. 389. There we go. And a bunch of materials.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
Hi, Grimdingles.
Well, I was out cold. He showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elgernon and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
Do you know what? It's really funny. Is like, if I had done all this, say I'd done all this, right? And then I was having to like recite it to people, I would totally have forgotten the names of the gods. I would have completely forgotten. I would not remember like at all who they were, what we were doing. Like, I'm remembering shit.
They're free because of us.
They're free because of Solus.
Lace is right. If we hadn't stopped that ritual, countless people would be dead.
Okay, but
I know.
there also
but
wouldn't
still,
be gods
out there
on the
now.
loose.
Okay. Then we find them and we stop them.
Solus says Elgernon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elgernon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We'll find out what we're dealing with. And then, we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, are you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right,
I would.
Then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The
I would
Illuvian has its own
100%,
special
like-
room. It's just down the stairs.
You get comfy. Kara's currently on my lap and she keeps like sliding off because of the type of material on my trousers. So I keep like capturing her and her claws are ripping up my legs real bad.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well
You're
then,
drooling everywhere, Bubs.
shall we?
I guess
Let's
we
do
shall.
this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right. Let's take a look around and see if we can find any.
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Oh, that worked.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But...
It didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade and two somethings got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods, Elgernon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evan-Urus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
there's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now
She's so
they've escaped.
pretty.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luthe. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Irlin, all right?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Balara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Alrighty, we'll wrap up the stream there. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out at the stream. Oh my goodness, the episode. That's going to happen quite a bit, I think. We'll wrap the episode up here. We're going to get everything sorted, everything tidied up. What am I even saying? This is bullshit. We'll be back for the next episode. Bye-bye.